Ever imagine living a double life? James Carter did. For 30 years he was a loving husband and father. But behind the quiet smiles and family dinners, he hid a dangerous secret. What would you do if your past came knocking, threatening to destroy everything you love? This is the story of James Carter, a man who buried his past to protect his family. But secrets don't stay hidden forever. Will James keep his family safe? Or will the truth destroy everything he loves? Let's find out. A cold, rainy night in the heart of the city. The streets were empty save for one man, James Carter. To the world, he was just an ordinary accountant, a man who lived a quiet life with his wife and daughter. But tonight, James was not the man everyone thought he was. Tonight, he was someone else entirely. Someone with a secret that could change everything.
James Carter, or should I say, Agent 47. It's been a long time.
James's heart raced. He had been living under a false identity for 30 years, hiding from his past. But now the past had caught up with him, and it was about to change his life forever. For 30 years, James had built a life filled with love, laughter, and the simple joys of family. To Emily and Sarah, he was just a devoted husband and father. But beneath the surface, James carried a secret that he could never share.
James, you've been so quiet this morning. Is everything all right?
Yes, everything's fine. Just thinking about work.
James had always been careful. He had left his old life behind, burying it deep within him. But secrets have a way of resurfacing, no matter how well they are hidden. Sarah had always been curious about her father's past. But what she found in that old box was more than she could have ever imagined. The man she thought she knew was not who he appeared to be.
Sarah whispering to herself, Dad, what is this?
Sarah's discovery would set off a chain of events that would force James to confront his past and reveal the truth to his family. But the truth was dangerous, and it would change their lives forever. James knew the moment had come. The moment he had dreaded for 30 years. He had to tell them the truth. But how could he explain a life he had tried so hard to forget?
James, what is this? Who are you?
Emily, Sarah, there's something I need to tell you. Something I should have told you a long time ago.
And so, James began to tell his story. A story of a man who had lived with a secret identity for 30 years. A story of love, loss, and the lengths one man would go to protect his family. The truth had been revealed, but the consequences were just beginning. James's secret had changed everything, but it had also brought them closer together. They were a family, and they would face whatever came next, together. And so, the man who had lived with a secret identity for 30 years found peace at last. Not in the shadows, but in the light of his family's love. James's past wasn't just a secret, it was a war. As a government spy, he'd risked his life to stop a deadly weapon from falling into the wrong hands. But when the mission went wrong, he fled and never looked back.
You were a spy?
I had to disappear. If they found me, they'd silence us all.
James had prepared for this day. Hidden beneath their quiet home was a vault of secrets and a way out. But time was running out. Agent Harris was closing in.
You can't hide forever, 47. Hand yourself over or your family pays the price.
To protect his family, James had to finish what he started. One last mission, one last risk. But this time, he wasn't alone.
Sarah whispered, I'm not losing you again, Dad.
The truth exploded like a grenade. Harris wasn't just an agent, he was a ghost from James's past. And he wanted revenge.
You left me to die, 47. Now you'll watch them die.
In the end, James chose family over vengeance. The encrypted drive and the past were destroyed. But the cost was high. James was full of teary-eyed and said,
No more secrets. Just us.
James Carter's secret is finally free, but your next adventure is just a click away. If you love this story, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell for more thrilling tales. Who knows what secrets we'll uncover next?